a.m.
20 minutes before 9, just delighted to have Landis Taylor back with us. The last time she was here, it was in a different role with folks up at Grandfather Mountain. But she is now with the Asheville Convention and Visitors Bureau. Asheville, a wonderful place to be, to visit. It's great to see you here, Landis.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, well, we're delighted to have you because Landis has some news about this new wonderful thing that they're doing through the Asheville Convention and Visitors Bureau that it really is going to make you want to get up in that area. Tell us about this.
Yeah, so we've got a new interactive travel guide for the Blue Ridge Parkway. So perfect when you're planning those summer road trips. It's called Explorers of the Blue Ridge Parkway. We look at the parkway through explorers, so through a photographer, through a landscape architect that talks about how the parkway was laid out. So we have that background to it, and then there's also travel packages and itineraries where people can plan their trip.
And how do you find this?
Okay, it's on exploreasheville.com/Blue Ridge Parkway.
And I have looked at this myself, and having lived in that area there, I'm learning so much more about what is up there. What do you think people are going to find most fascinating about all this?
I think some of the, I mentioned the travel packages, there are great combinations and things that are already set up for folks to do. You know, you can book your lodging, and then there's activities that are already set up with it. Like there's a hiking with a hawk package.
Really?
Yes. So if you stay at the Sourwood Inn, which is a fantastic property just outside of Asheville at the Blue Ridge Parkway, you can actually do an hour-and-a-half hike with a hawk. They have a hawk there on the property, and so there's really cool packages like that, you know, mix in art or mix in, you know, restaurants and dining.
And Asheville itself, how would you describe it to folks who may not have been there? Because, you know, I think there's so many wonderful things you can do there, but how would you best describe Asheville?
We used the word eclectic earlier when we were talking. I think that's a fantastic one. It's just a really vibrant city.
Yes.
There's always something going on. There's always music playing downtown on the street. You know, lots of folks going in and out. Lots of great city tours that are going up and down the road. People on pub cycles. People, you know, on trolley tours. So just, you know, there's a lot going on. And
one good thing about it that I emphasize about anything that's going on in the mountains is that it's always cooler up in Asheville, isn't it?
It is, yeah. We've had a great summer so far. It's been very pleasant.
Yeah, so it's a wonderful place to visit. And if I'm coming up there and I'm looking for direction on what I need to do, where do I need to come?
Yeah, Explore Asheville is definitely the best site where they can get, you know, directions to Asheville and go ahead and start looking at lodging and activities.
But I can also come to the Visitors Bureau there, right?
You can come to the Visitor Center,
and
yes.
that is where?
That's on Montford Avenue. It's downtown, close to the Hotel Indigo. Is a good landmark there. But yeah, that's a great place for folks to come in as well.
And there really are. There's some wonderful restaurants and some of the festivals and the different things that go on up in Asheville. And of course, I used to live in Swannanoa and Black Mountain as well. And you live out in the Candler area. It's just a really wonderful area to come up to, and you are in the mountains. Landis, it is great to see you. Looking forward to this. And say that website one more time.
exploreasheville.com/Blue Ridge Parkway.
I want to make sure everybody has that. We'll get that on our website, WBTV.com as well. Landis, great to see you. Bring some of the Asheville cool weather with us the next time you come too. All right?
Thank you.
Because Al's going to tell us it's not going to be